Hey guys, Tarke here. This isn't a build or a build guide. This is a build I might maybe play in hardcore. Either this or a Righteous Fire Leech based Slayer, which would look something kind of like this. Basically, I want a build where I just walk through maps. Now, this build is missing Chaos damage, Aura effect, Aura effect, Aura effect. And all the stuff which actually makes this build work. But it has just enough damage that you can sort of kind of comfortably clear tier, like, this is an old tier 11 strand. So it has enough damage to do what I want it to do without all the damage scaling. So with all the damage scaling, this should be fine. Now, obviously, I wouldn't play this build in hardcore with 3k energy shield and 20 fire res. By the way, this is merely just a test of concept. Basically, I either want to play Righteous Fire with dual Obliteration or Death's Oath dual Obliteration with an Auto Decay setup. Auto Decay was something that I played around with in Turmoil, and there's a few different ways of doing Auto Decay. You can use the Detonate Dead boots, you can use Aberrath boots, you can use Cast Damage Taken Blade Vortex. You can do cast damage taken general stuff, self-cast Blade Vortex. What else can you do? I don't really know. There's a few things you can do. Obviously, this is not a bossing character. If you wanted to kill bosses, you would just use Blight, however. But, I mean, where's the fun in that? So, let's run a random White Atoll, because lol, standard, by the way. So yeah, I don't know, it's kind of interesting. The idea behind the Leech... Ooh, it's a bit sweepy with Portcoins. The idea behind the Leech-based Slayer is you get some fire res. Anyone who's watched Noogie playing Pathfinder Righteous Fire, use kind of like that thing. So use Divination Distillate, go Mom and stuff. Run a Ruby Flask. And then you can overleech the Obliteration damage. Ooh, those Porkies will kill me. You can overleech the Blade Vortex pops from Slayer. So that gives you constant spamming Life Leech. You maybe go Volpact if you have the balls. And just press Worm Flask every now and again. Maybe not. You can use Dark Pact at the start of maps to start your chain. I'm not entirely sure. There's a few things you can do. But I don't want a build to play the entire league. But I've been watching a lot of Cute Dog the last week or so while I've been ill. And I really am interested in auto bombers. But I don't want to have the whole crit fuckery. And I don't just want to make a bad version of Cute Dog's build. So instead I want to make a bad version of Cute Dog's build, which is just different enough that I can pretend that I made it. And therefore I get more, there you go, karma and stuff. So that's kind of what I'm thinking about. Obliteration, by the way, maybe doing stuff with hidden potential. I'm not entirely sure. Someone linked me a video of a guy doing Leech-based Slayer in 3.0. And he's doing entirely Leech base, and this is a no regen map. And if we just skip ahead a little bit, he's running no regen off pure Slayer Leech without doing anything particularly crazy. So he starts off the map to get his Leech going, and then this Righteous Fire is purely sustained off of Leech on a no regen map. So it's definitely a thing that I could do. So yeah, this is 3.0, so this is with old Leech, old Volpact, not with the buffed Volpact levels. This hasn't got any crazy Watcher's Eye shenanigans. There's definitely something I could do which is a little bit more interesting than just a generic Righteous Fire build. And obviously the answer is, why don't you just play normal Righteous Fire? Playing just normal Righteous Fire, it doesn't have any satisfying pops to it. I like the little push you get from the Obliterations. And I just want something a little bit interesting. After the whole KB stuff, I've spent this whole league struggling to find cool builds. I've memed around quite a lot. But now I just want to kind of meme around while AFK farming shape channels all day, role-playing cute dog, or like drawing some fake eyebrows and stuff, listening to weed music. I think it'll be litty. But yeah, so for the record, this build would have a lot more damage than this. But this is just to like show that the idea kind of works. And this isn't a build, like again, this isn't a build which you would be taking into high tier maps. This would be purely for like power farming tier 9s, tier 10s. Maybe with enough gear, maybe with enough scaling, you could take it higher. But that really isn't what it's for. I would be skipping bosses. If you wanted to, you could get a Val Breach. So you could kill bosses. And again, in hardcore, I would try and get slightly more than 20 fire res. So yeah. Anyway, I'm Tarke. These are things that I'm thinking about. Have a good day. Bye-bye.